Hello, everybody. This is Queen Lenora. Okay, so today we are getting ready to talk a little bit about intimacy. I'm not going into, it's going to tell you a lot of different names of intimacy, and then these are things you can work out. Some of these things you already know. If I feel like you don't know, I'm going to really express it with from the bottom of my heart. But I will go over these throughout my videos. They will just be a pop up of intimacy, but these are very important that you understand because intimacy builds strong relationships with your significant other, your spouse, your lover, your best friends, your family members. These things work in a way, but most of these are just for relationships, but they work in all the other ways as well. But before we get started, please hit that subscribe button, that bell notification, thumbs it up, comment below, and share this video. Good morning. Okay, so here we go. We have so many different things. So I'm just going to go over them and then we just, like I said, you can understand. So some of these might be repeats because I'm putting them in my book. And so they're all out of whack. Okay, so are we ready? So, anyways, physical intimacy, there's emotional intimacy, there's spiritual intimacy, intellectual intimacy, there's experimental intimacy, conflict intimacy, creative intimacy, and of course, we'll get to the other one in a minute. There's emotional intimacy, there's aesthetic intimacy, creative intimacy, recreational intimacy, work intimacy, crisis intimacy, conflict intimacy, commitment intimacy, spiritual intimacy, and there's communication intimacy. Um, just making sure I got all of it. Emotional, financial, forgiveness, friendship, humor, parenting, intimacy, service, and the last but not least, sexual intimacy. See how all those go together? They're so important. But like I said, intimacy is not sex, but it makes sex better. If you have majority of these in your relationship, you can have a great relationship. I don't think anybody can have all of them in there, but you can have majority. And I'm just saying, enjoy your relationships. These are things to think about, and you want to talk about them. You want to discuss them. You want your significant other, your husband, your wife, all those people, whoever it is, your friends, your family, to have a lot of these, like the friendship one. You can't have a too much of a relationship without one, unless you have the parenting one. The parenting, you don't need to be friends with your kids, but you need to have a parenting where you can have an open dialogue where your kids can talk to you and you can talk to your kids in that mother, daddy, child situation. But these are different intimacies that is so um, great, and it helps so much if you have um, these things. I'm trying to think if there's anything I wanted to say, because I think a lot of this will also take a lot of the fears out if you can just open up and be free. Because fear will have you have a low self esteem, it will have you having trust issues, anger issues, and it just has a lot. And you don't want to have that in your relationship. You don't want to have a doubt and fear and I don't know if this person really loves me for who I am and what I am, how I do it. You want to know that this person loves you for you, and that you can be open and free to them in this relationship. And I take relationships very seriously because I feel like people have a relationship. They should be together. They should work together. They should be able to make it work, especially once you say I do. I mean, before I do, you can be like, this person is not a match for me. And I understand that. Because a lot of people, I think, just stay together because of the simple fact that they have kids together, or and there's some do it because they're married and have kids. But a lot of times, uh, you can fix it if you start putting these in there. You don't want to not be able to put these things into your relationship. And you want to be able to have a great, happy life and be happy with the person that you're with and be happy with the friends that you have and the family that you have. You want to be happy about these things. So we're going to work so you can be happy and we can continue to have this great journey. I hope I gave you all the information you need of all the different types of intimacy, and there could be so much more, but these are just things that are broken down and stuff like that. So remember to love and live each day as if it were your last. And don't forget to do what? Subscribe, hit that bell notification, thumbs it up, comment below, and share this video. Smooches. I did it backwards today, I know.